Bets.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we are looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 300 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. And at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section below which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, and any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ. These guys will get you right, so go give them a look. Today we will be getting into the NBA's Friday slate of games, so again, take a moment and hit that like button. If this video gets above 300 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video. For our first pick, we'll be under the PRA tab, and this time we'll be selecting Nikola Jokic for less than 51.5 PRA. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. We see that this line Nikola Jokic has actually failed to exceed in 8 of his last 10 games. Additionally, this line Nikola Jokic has failed to exceed in 60% of his last 20 games, near 50% of the games he's played this season, as well as in 6 of his last 9 matchups versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets will be facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder that this season was pretty solid overall when it came to defending against their opponents' PRA totals, not giving up too many points or assists to their opponents overall, however giving up a fair share amount of rebounds. And when it came to defending against opponents' centers, they were ranked a lot better overall, not giving up too many points, rebounds, or assists to the position. And coming into this game with the way the Oklahoma City Thunder have been playing, putting multiple bigs on the floor with Jokic, we don't expect Nikola Jokic to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Now taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Nikola Jokic is getting a solid dose of minutes per game over his last 10 games, over 38 minutes per game. However, his minutes have not necessarily translated to an increase in his overall PRA totals, especially as of late, and when facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And while Nikola Jokic is more than capable of catching this line, we do feel it is slightly higher than it should be, and ultimately Jokic will fall below this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Nikola Jokic for less than 51.5 PRA. Now, if you guys have been on PrizePicks and any other DFS apps, you know that one of the main problems is the fact that lines are constantly getting bumped. And that is why before we get into our next play, we wanted to share with you Epic's fantasy brand new app. These guys have an incredible platform that we absolutely love because on Epic, unlike other DFS apps that constantly bump their lines, Epic has line consistency, meaning the lines that you see at the beginning of the day will be there at the end of the day as well. They do not get bumped. Also, unlike other DFS apps where you lose if you miss even a single pick, on Epic, you have the opportunity to lose or not get right individual player props, but still win, because on Epic, unlike other DFS apps where you are facing off against the house, you face off against other individual users on the platform, whether one-on-one or in tournament settings, and all you have to do is get more picks than your opponent to win. And the best part of all is that Epic has extremely high payout boost compared to other DFS apps, so it really is a win-win all around. But to sweeten the deal for you, Epic is throwing a nice little deposit match offer to you guys when you use code BLITZ to sign up. And again, these guys are available on the Play Store and the Apple Store as well, so make sure you guys give Epic Fantasy a look. Now for our next play, we'll be under the Points tab, and this time we'll be selecting Donovan Mitchell for more than 29.5 points. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, this pick may come as a bit of a surprise to you as Donovan Mitchell has actually only exceeded it in 4 of his last 10 games. However, this line Mitchell has exceeded in 3 of his last 5 playoff games, including in the first 2 games of this series versus Indiana, and head-to-head versus the Indiana Pacers specifically. This is a line Donovan Mitchell has actually exceeded in 5 of his last 6 matchups. Now, Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers will be facing off against an Indiana Pacers defense that this season has not been very good overall, especially when it comes to defending against their opponent's scoring, ranking below average, giving up a fair share amount of points overall. And when it comes to defending against the opponent's shooting guard position, the Indiana Pacers are ranked even worse, giving up plenty of points to the position, and coming into this game with the Cleveland Cavaliers being shockingly down 0-2, we do expect Donovan Mitchell to come out aggressive and have plenty of opportunity to reach his line. Now, taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Donovan Mitchell is getting a solid dose of minutes per game over his last 10 games. They're 33 minutes per game. And one of the things we really do like about Donovan Mitchell is his high efficiency from the field over his last 10 games, shooting nearly 20 attempts per game on close to 50% field goal shooting, and shooting a very respectable 35% from behind the arc on nearly 9 attempts per game. So coming into this game, we do like Donovan Mitchell to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Donovan Mitchell for more than 29.5 points. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to share with you a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that is Tyrese Halliburton for higher than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Jared Allen for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you guys like making picks on the traditional PRA stats, but also want to have access to making picks on things like whether or not a player will get a triple-double or a double-double, click our link in the description below and sign up for Underdog using code BETBLITZ, because when you do, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, Underdog has been going absolutely insane with all their free picks, discounted player props, and promos that they are dropping as gifts in your lobby on a day-to-day basis. So again, if you aren't already on Underdog, make sure you guys go lock these in so you guys aren't leaving any money on the table. And again, click our link in the description below and claim your free pick and bonus cash, and trust us, your profits will increase. Now for our next play, we'll be under the rebounds plus assists tab, and this time we'll be selecting Aaron Gordon for more than 8.5 rebounds plus assists. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this line Aaron Gordon has exceeded in 5 of his last 10 games, as well as in 50% of his last 20 games. However, this is a line Aaron Gordon has actually exceeded in 4 of his last 7 matchups versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. And coming into this game off of an embarrassing blowout loss for the Denver Nuggets, we are expecting Aaron Gordon and the Denver Nuggets, other role players, to come out aggressive, especially at home, and reach their lines. Now, Aaron Gordon and the Denver Nuggets will be facing off against Oklahoma City Thunder defense that this season has not been very good overall, especially when it comes to defending their opponent's rebounds plus assists, giving up a fair share amount of rebounds to their opponents overall. And when it comes to defending against the opponent power forward position, they are again just the same, giving up plenty of rebounds to the opponent power forward, not too many assists, but coming into this game, more than enough for Aaron Gordon to reach his line. Now taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Aaron Gordon is getting a solid dose of minutes per game over his last 10 games, over 36 minutes per game. And one of the things we do like about Aaron Gordon is the high number of rebound chances he is getting per game over his last 10 games, over 12 rebound chances, and close to 5 potential assists per game over his last 10 games as well. So coming into this game, we do like Aaron Gordon to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Aaron Gordon for more than 8.5 rebounds plus assists. Now, for those of you guys who are looking to take your sports betting to the next level, we want to share with you RotoWire's platform. These guys have so many tools available to their users, whether it's just specific player props, sports betting, DFS apps, and they even got fantasy sports tools and news and data for you guys to look at if you guys are into fantasy sports. But one of the tools that we like here the best is their player prop projection tool. We love how organized it is, so you can filter out to whatever platform that you guys are on. So if you are on PrizePicks, Underdog, and Sleeper, you could fill all those out. And at that point, you could search for a player's name. For example, here, Jared Allen, and you could see whatever props are available for him and which of them are leaning more and which are leaning less. And as we see here, we love how Jared Allen is being favored to go under on most DFS and sports betting platforms. However, RotoWire does give their projection that they do expect him to be going over this line. And again, it does this for every single player prop available for Jared Allen. So again, if you guys are looking to take your sports betting to the next level, this is just one of their tools available. Again, they've got so many more tools at their disposal, and right now when you use code BLITZ, they will give you an additional 25% off your access. So click our link in the description below and try out RotoWire to level up your game. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.